And from one great chef to another, Tex is back from the Lonestar. Tex, it's been a while. It's lovely to see you.
Yes, nice to be back.
You've been a busy man.
I have been, yeah, been lurking all around the country, sort of heading to all the Lonies. So
yeah,
it's been
looking
lots
after
of
the
fun.
Lone Stars, and they're all doing good?
Yeah, they are, yeah, it's good. You know, catching up with there's a few new people on board in the different Lonies, so it was good to meet them and catch up with some old faces as well. So,
yeah, exactly.
No, it was really good.
See how they're all going.
Exactly.
Now, I know, Peter got you inspired over there.
Exactly, I'm just going to ring the travel agent. I think I might book a flight to Morocco.
I know.
Sounds sensational.
It does actually. As I said, it's never been there, but it does sound amazing and just so luxurious, which is just great. So, what are we doing today?
Well, we're doing something that's kind of... That's the first dish I remember from it as a kid, going to restaurants, is stuffed chicken breast. It seemed to be really in the vogue when I was a young fella. I remember thinking, oh, you know, what are they stuffing it with? And so I thought, right, I'll try and rehash it, sort of an 80s type thing. So
brilliant.
We're going to do that. We're going to do it with some prawn and lemon. Really, really simple. Bit of cream cheese, because it's always tasty. And then, yeah, we'll go from there.
Cream cheese always seems to go so well in stuffed chicken, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's quite 1980s-ish, so that's why I kind of brought it in. You always see maybe apricot and cream cheese or something.
Yes.
So what I've done is there's just some diced red onion. That's some cream cheese. I've got some lemon zest here, which is just a normal lemon. Done like that.
Oh, okay, easy.
Easy as that. Chopped up a wee bit fine so it doesn't end up in your throat. Then my prawns, I've just pan-fried these off, but you could boil them, you could steam them, but just cook them or slightly undercook them, because they'll keep cooking inside the chicken.
Right, okay.
And you know, I mixed it all together with a bit of seasoning, a little bit of herbs, and what you basically have is this. So it's all together by the magic of TV, one prepared earlier. Just got one of these plastic disposable piping bags, which they're a real godsend in the kitchen.
Where can we get those from?
You get them from Southern Hospitality, or most sort of, I think, shops like Living and Giving or Stevens might have them. I'm not really big on the cloth ones, because things tend to grow in them, and if you put them away slightly damp, they go mouldy. So
you've got to be really careful with them.
These things are great. They're always really safe. So what we're going to do is, to pocket it, just start off at the fat end. Put your hand on top of the chicken, and then just, I don't know if you can see this on the telly, but let the knife do the work. Just sort of pop it in gently. You don't really want to pierce the top of the chicken or the bottom, so you just going through the middle, and just actually come up, open the pocket up a wee bit.
You've made that look so easy, Tex.
Oh, one of our dishes at Lonely, Johnny Cash Dash, I've pocketed thousands of them over the years, so it's... Yeah,
that would have to be one of your most popular dishes there.
Yeah, it was the first dish I ever ate, so it's got a bit of a soft spot in my heart.
It's got memories for you, hasn't it?
Back to that stuffed chicken again, there we go. 1989 it was for me. So there we go, pop it right in there as far as you can get, squeeze gently, and as you go, just keep bringing it up. You want to go quite heavy on it, because a little bit will come out as you cook it in the oven, because it gets a wee bit liquidy.
Oh, of course, yep.
I'll put that over there. So from there, we'll just get a pan heating up.
So it's obviously easier to do it that way than to be cutting it in half, trying to put it in, rolling it.
Yeah, that's really, really nice. If you do want to go like that, put it some Glad wrap, give it a tap with a mallet or a rolling pin or something to get it nice and flat. By putting a layer of Glad wrap over the top, then you don't mash the flesh up, and it doesn't the mallet doesn't stick to the chicken. So do that, and roll it up in the Glad wrap, and then just go like this, almost like a rolling pin, and the ends will tighten and tighten and tighten. You end up with a wee cigar-shaped sort of
with your Glad wrap.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's fantastic. So we're just going to give this a bit of season with some flaky salt, a wee bit of oil. And we'll make sure we don't want a pan too hot, but just hot enough so that it will start to seal as we pop it in there. So this is going to be really, really simple. I'm going to do this on a feta and herb mash. Again, this is a great way for leftover mashed potato from the night.
Yeah.
Just some crumbled up fetas, any herbs you've got, more soft herbs like dill, parsley, basil. They go fantastic with it. A little bit of spring onion in there goes nicely. So we'll season this side as well. And
if we don't have cream cheese, can we use something like creme fraiche or?
Yeah, definitely,
anything
even
else
better.
That holds well in there?
Yeah, you could, like any cheese guys, but even Camembert will go really, really nicely. Sort of you dice it up a little bit and then just stuff it in there. It's a wee bit harder to pipe, but it'll be fantastic. It's just, you just want the kind of the richness, you know, that you get. So we want to get a nice sort of, start to get a brown crust on the outside. Just do that side a wee bit. We'll give this about another 30 seconds, then we'll pop that in the oven. You want to cook this on not too fierce, so otherwise all the stuffing will just ooze straight out. Yeah. You'll end up with this really nice bit on the pan. So
don't cook it too crazy.
I'd probably put the oven on about 180.
Yep.
So we'll pop that.
So just finishing it off in the oven.
Exactly. And I'll tell you about the sauce that we've got. This is just the easiest, simplest sauce, man, that I make for pasta, for anything. It's just like an Italian-style tomato sauce, really. It's just fresh tomatoes, tomato paste, onions, olive oil and garlic, and then just boil it up. You don't need any liquid in there, and the old stick wand that you get, give it a blitz, and away you go. It's fantastic. I like to put basil in there, so that gives a bit of flavour, and a wee bit of smoked paprika. But that's sort of, I suppose it's a personal thing. Some people love it, some people are really not big on it, but...
does add a nice flavour, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Tomato paste, normal tomatoes, sweet.
Yep. Yeah,
it comes out like that?
They'll come out here, give it a blitz. Right near the end, I'm just going to put a wee knob of butter, just to give it a wee bit of enrich. I don't want to melt the butter.
Yeah.
Put the butter in, make sure it's cold when you pop it in there, otherwise it'll sort of split.
Okay, so keep it cold, direct from the fridge into the sauce.
That's the one, yep, exactly. They French call it Monty au beurre, mount with butter, so there we go. We love that.
And butter's so good in the sauce.
Yeah,
as well,
exactly, it makes the sauce. It really does.
Okay, well, we'll let you carry on with this, Tex.
Fantastic.
By the time we come back, that chicken will be all
I'm hoping it will be.
And and we'll do a bit of a plate up and see what this delightful dish looks like. It is their stuffed chicken breast with prawns and whatnot, and then like gorgeous tomato sauce.